need to go anywhere. I don't see. You never go anywhere. Oh. You need to go anywhere unless you're ready to carry me go. What's up with this one now? You gonna go walk. When you come back, you go just lie down straight. Abi man. See, not be like this. Work born children. You guys leave this work so you gonna perform well.
You mean I say won't stop me? Like, you mean I say no they shame me? Come on for public here. We are neighbors they watch you. Won't stop you from work. You take race. What are they if you do?
Why they concern me concern neighbor?
Sure, they no they shame. See as neighbors they not separate us because they don't tire for us. They don't tire for us. Leave me alone.
I say you need to go anywhere. You need to go anywhere. What kind of 4 seconds? This one I don't like them.
I will flog you. Make an separate. Make an hold me now. Make an hold me now.
What is it now?
Hey.
If I leave now, you go knock this man.
No, I don't threaten her whether she feel alarm go work. I go knock my wife. This kind of thing.
Come.
Chop am.
Madam.
Chop am.
Come. What is the problem now? Wait. This one every time, every morning, you and this woman. What's up?
See, no be say I don't understand what my wife dey talk. You understand me? No be say the thing dey vex me. But you know, I know need to come dey make her make she know say think about the reason wetin she dey reason because e dey pain me but man no go die now. Man no die, man no rot. He got to work. How you getting him? That foundation we dey dig, no one keep person. That foundation won't keep person. Foundation we don't dig. Okay, wait, my head. You know this house?
Okay, I remember
this particular building you see like this now. Yeah. Now we do the foundation. 2 weeks you don't finish, everybody share money go away. Yeah. But that foundation we dig close to 2 good months now. We never finish the foundation. Guess what? I don't work this foundation. We don't dig. So this foundation not reach me here. And they know that they are the older man before they fear. Are you getting me? All these men, you don't know them. And if I enter like this for foundation, they sit there. Now one night man will come here to dig. Don't go like this. Now bury I don't cover.
Okay.
Grave don't cover. I don't die.
Which one is it? Mr. Jackson.
That Jackson, now that have built foundation to dig there.
I'm my very good friend now.
Foundation, go take the deepness now. I suspect that man won't set off.
And you know, this is 2-story building. Yeah. And my friend, Mr. Jackson, is building a skyscraper, almost 20-something story building.
No man get that kind of money.
Yes, now he has the money. The truth about it is that the foundation of a building determines how high it can go. So if the foundation is not deep enough, it can't go. So the man does not want to use you to do any ritual.
I fear I not like for you.
That is life for you. If it is 1-story building, the foundation is different. If it is 2-story building, the foundation is different. And as he wants to do that skyscraper right now, that's why he's going that deep. Because the building is going to go so high.
No, say, brother, if not for pay, the man they pay normal. But I mean, I think say, for every house now, normal foundation, they dig as well.
He does not want to use you to do any money ritual. Relax. Yeah? That's a normal debt. So, I will talk to your wife. I will let her know that this thing is money that you are going for. So, there should not be any quarrel any longer. Foundation is foundation. So, all right.
Chai! Okay. Any foundation, that is, if now this thing single, if now.
Exactly. The higher the building, the deeper. The foundation will go.
Baby, they quarrel, the more they quarrel, the more we love ourselves. The higher they quarrel, the more we love. Tell her what you tell me.
So how?
Listen, make him tell you what I want to know, Sabi. You know, go school and no go. Tell her.
Don't worry. What your husband is doing, it's the normal thing that should be done. The building is going to go so high, so that's why the foundation is so deep. Hear me now. So, madam, relax. Or when you come back, you shake body. This is your wife. This is not your girlfriend.
Tell him
or your sister. And your wife is this.
They shake body. See, I better pass my friends.
Shake and well.
I better.
Father said no, they argue.
My friend,
make you shake and well. I don't go.
If you meet my friends, then you go. Know how they try. My friends don't Steve that walk. Take care, my man. Baby, come go shake body before I go to work. Take care, man.
Hello, my name is Franklin Wilson and this is The Mechanic on your favorite station, the African Independent Television. And I'm so excited coming your way again. Remember, I am that one person that is here to help you keep running and at the same time to remain relevant to your world, to your family, to your generation. That's why we are here. And today we're going to be looking at foundations. Just like the young man, he didn't understand that for any building to go high, the foundation must be very deep. And the same thing with our lives. Now, what is the foundation? The foundation is actually the parts that we don't see that hold the superstructure together. Now, the superstructure is simply the part that you see. It is the foundation that determines the size, the shape, and the height of any building. Because if the foundation is not strong, the building cannot stay. The same thing with your life. Every human being on earth, his or her life is divided into 3 stages. You have the first 25 years, you have the second 25 years, and you have the last 25 years. That makes your life about 75 years. Now, the first 25 years is the foundation stage. Now, what is the foundation? Like I told you before, the foundation is that part of the building we don't see that holds the part that we see together. So for you right now, what is that part of your life that we don't see that holds the part that we see together? Now, somebody is sitting down right now in his or her sitting room watching me, or maybe in the office you're watching me. Right now, you could be thinking now to stand up to go ease yourself. Now, nobody knows you're thinking, but we will know what you're thinking the moment you take action. So in other words, the foundation of your life, how to a large extent, is determined by the way you think, your perspective about life, your outlook about life. If your thinking is wrong, your life will be wrong. If your thinking is right, your life will be right. You know, a great man once said, George Izuma once said, he said, if you don't see yourself rising, no crane can lift you up. That means it doesn't matter what is going on in your life right now. If you think you're not going to succeed, you can't succeed. Even if someone were to carry you now to Aso Rock, drop you there, and begin to pay you millions of naira, if you think you are not good enough, you won't be good enough. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the foundation of your life is actually the quality of your thinking. The quality of your thinking, your mindset, your outlook about life. Someone once said that what happens to you is not the issue, but it's the way you react or respond. Now, it is your mindset that determines your response. It's your mindset that determines whether you're going to react or whether you're going to respond. Now, today, let's look at this. How will you be able to create the right foundation for yourself? How high do you want to go in life? How far do you want to go in life? It is now your character. What character have you built, have you put into place to be able to help you sustain that height you are going through? A whole lot of young people, they want to be great, they want to be high, they want to be known, they want to be that, that next happening star. But the question is this, your foundation, what are you doing to it? What you're thinking about money? What you're thinking about success? Okay, what you're thinking about life in general? How do you see life? Do you see yourself as going somewhere? Or do you think, oh, I was born in this family, people like us, some of us, our parents are not really helping us. They tell you things like, people like us in this family, we don't do this, we don't do that. Knock that nonsense off. You can be whatever you want to be. Even if your father, your mother cannot even afford 1,000 naira, you can come to that point where you can be able to dash people millions of naira. So I want to challenge you today. Your mental structure is what I want you to begin to invest in. What books are you reading? What kind of movie are you watching? What kind of movie are you watching? Who are you looking at as a role model? What's your thoughts? Now, how do you work on your mentality? How do you work on your mindset? If your mindset is your foundation that determines how far you go, how do you work on it? Number one, change your self-talk. What do you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself? Do you talk yourself down? It doesn't matter who doesn't believe in you. What matters is, do you believe in you? Doesn't matter who insults you or who talks you down. What matters is, do you talk yourself down? Where do you see yourself going? Let your words go ahead of you. A great man once said, George Izuma, he said, you cannot future in a future you have not pictured. And like I always say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And then wherever you see yourself, let your self-talk begin to align to what you see about yourself. It doesn't matter what someone else is saying about you. What matters is what you are talking. What are you saying? Call yourself that millionaire. Call yourself that doctor. Maybe you don't even have anybody to sponsor you in school right now. But listen, see yourself become that engineer. See yourself become that broadcaster. And then begin to talk like one. And as you do that, before long, you will see yourself get there. Now, the next thing is change your language. What is language? Now, I don't mean change from, let's say, Ikwere or Igbo or Yoruba to Hausa. No, that's what I mean. Change your language. Is your language a language of fear? Is your language a language of hopelessness? Is your language a language of confusion? Change your language. Talk like somebody who knows where he's going to. That doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to go to school. Change your language. Stop talking confusion. Stop talking fear. Speak what you want to see. And the next thing here is this. I want you to sit down with a pen and a paper. Write down the kind of life you want to live. Believe it. Write it down. In the next 5 years, where do you want to see yourself? Now, I want to challenge you now to dream. The life you will see on the outside is the life you see on the inside. So what can you see on the inside? You can even close your eyes for 1 minute now and try to see. Try to look beyond your present situation. Hear me, that future is possible. This is the time to dream. And whatever you see there, take your pen and your paper and begin to write. And it will shock you to know that what I am doing right now, many years ago, I wrote it down. That one day, I will tell my classmates then in secondary school, that one day, if you have a television, you will see me in your TV. And today is coming to pass because I dreamt about it one day. And today it has happened. So I want to challenge you to dream. Forget about the situation. Forget about your family background. All you need now is to dream. Just dream. Write that dream down. And I know that if you put it down and begin to work towards it, get the character necessary for it, I know that that future will be yours very, very soon. Until I come your way again, by the next program, we're going to be looking at how to actually build a solid foundation. And I believe that as you follow us on this program, on the same station, AIT, my name is Franklin Wilson. Until I come your way again, it's bye-bye.